Hi, I'm Sherril.
Hey, I'm Richard.
Okay, Richard, basketball. Obviously, you're a lover of basketball.
Yes.
Okay, how long have you been involved in basketball?
Um, I'm 21 now. I started when I was, I think, under bottom age, under 14s.
Okay.
So, maybe
that's
7 years?
A few years?
A few years, yeah. Too much to keep track of.
Yeah. Too long.
Yes.
So other sports, have you done other sports besides basketball?
Yes. Before basketball, we did some karate, we did some baseball.
Okay.
I think that's about it. Just baseball and karate, really.
So you like sports? You're a sporty person?
Oh, yes. Mum loves it as well. Anything to keep us out of trouble.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, anything to help us keep active. And
burn off some energy.
Oh, yes, especially when we were at school. The stress of school, just play some basketball, blow some steam off.
Yeah. So what do you like about basketball?
Oh.
Where do you start?
Yeah. The socialness, I guess, if that's a word.
It's a word for us, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say it's a word.
Yeah, just like how social it is and just getting to meet new people. Like, we've played in ever since joining men's league, we've played in probably, I think I'm counting 6, maybe 7 teams.
Okay.
So we've met a whole range of people, and even now, when I score, I know people by name, I've seen them around, I chat with them, friendly banter during games.
Yep.
Just the social side of it.
Yeah. What position do you play on the court?
That depends.
Okay.
For example, with Craig's group, I'm probably a 3. But then again, with a Monday night team, I'm a 1 or a 2. Wednesday and Thursday night team, I'm usually a 3 or a 4. So I've had my variety.
So you get around the court?
I get around, and I don't stop.
Okay. A favourite position? Like, is there one that you really like, or you're just happy to go wherever?
I'm happy to fill in wherever needed.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm needed at the point, I'm happy to fill up. If I need it as a big, I'm happy to fill in.
Yep. Yeah. Basketball as a career, do you see it as something that you would like to just continue socially, or do you see it in your career down the track? Or?
Good question. When I was younger, all means I thought I would go the distance. Now I still think that, but I've gotten a bit more realistic, and instead of, I still would like to play competitively, but instead of being in like those high-end teams, I'm even happy just, like, I'm studying, so I'm happy just to use that and get into the training side of it and like be able to coach and train in basketball.
Okay.
That way I'm somehow still involved in the game without having to put in the hard yards and take the hard hits.
Yeah. Injuries. Have you had?
Ooh.
Yeah, we've had
I've
a few
had my fair
injuries.
share of injuries. Where do I start? Pretty much my lower body is riddled with injuries.
Okay.
I've done both ankles, done both knees. One stage I've had Achilles tendonitis in my left foot. My right foot, I think the doctor said I was a mil or 2 from tearing the ligament off the bone.
Oh, okay.
I went up for a block and I just landed on the person's foot and my foot just rolled. That was in the last big comp of school. My coach was not happy.
No.
The funny story was my friend did the same injury doing a drop step with no defense, but he tore it completely off the bone. So he was out for 12 months.
Oh, okay.
I was lucky I was only out for 4 weeks.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm riddled with injuries.
Okay, so yeah. So do they call it a non-contact sport?
They call it that. Whether it is
But
that
it
is
still
a
has quite a
completely
lot of
different.
injuries.
Yeah. Whether it is non-contact is a completely different scenario.
Yeah.
Going from school training, I was training 4 days a week and playing another 3 days a week. So I had like 6 days playing all up, and then leaving school all that training just dropped off. And as a player myself, my skills in the first year, nothing really changed. But towards the second and third, and even now, I'm not counting this year, like, yeah, by my second and third year, still not training, my skills started to deteriorate. And then when we started training here back with Craig, it just opened my eyes to see how bad my skills have gotten and how much I need to get back into it just to even come close to matching where I was 4 years ago.
Okay, yep. Yeah.
Even though I have that muscle memory, it's just getting your body to get back into that routine and of running constantly, having that energy and that stamina. So yeah, training is definitely
on the court.
Yeah.
So do you find the OzSwoosh program good then?
Oh yeah,
is it something you would recommend to anyone looking for something to do if they were interested in basketball?
Yes. Yeah, like before I started it with Craig, like at school I thought I was amazing. I was making the first like the A team every year.
Okay.
I finished and then I stopped playing. I came back here with Craig and I just showed how much that I needed to work on, and he's shown me not what to work on, but how to work on it.
Yep.
And that's helped me then improve. My shots would always be flat. I would not make I could not make shots.
Okay.
And now I'm getting more arc, and it's showing in games. I'm hitting more shots. I'm getting more. At least before I was averaging 0 to 1 3 every game. Now I'm averaging about 2 to 3 threes a game. It's slowly. It's over 2 years, but slowly, but it's working, and the process is working no matter how long it takes.
The guys in OzSwoosh, great group of guys.
Great group. I've had the pleasure, not playing with, but like before joining, I've played against. I've actually trained with Hayden. Back when I was in rep, his dad was my coach.
Oh,
so
okay.
Hayden would join in.
Okay.
And then had Hayden there. The rest of them, ever since joining here, we've played with them, played against them, and it's like especially against Ethan like today. It's opened my eyes to see how vastly different two players can be and still like have a common thing, something in common.
Yep. Yeah. So everyone has their place,
everyone has their position, their job.
Yeah, that's right. And as a individual and a team, how important is it to play as a team?
It's very important. So playing as a team doesn't just help physically; it helps like mentally and morally, because then you start working as a team and you start gelling and you can start rebounding, bouncing everything off of each other, and it works.
Yep.
Whereas if you don't, you're trying to do something and everyone else is on their own page, and everything falls apart straight away.
Yeah.
So that's where that teamwork and just that little teamwork and communication, it just brings everyone together onto the same page.
Thanks again for being here. We hope you enjoyed this video and learning about some of our OzSwoosh athletes' goals and dreams. Feel free to leave your dreams in the comments below and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. We had a lot of fun making it. We hope to see you in the next one.